Okay, so just in case you've had a little bit of a difficult time figuring out what I'm talking about when I'm talking about your three-color blend, I'm talking about making sure that you have a color scheme that consists of three colors. You have a light value, a medium value, and a dark value. And you make sure that you test those colors out on a scratch piece of paper so that you can tell if they're blending together and they look good together. Okay, so I have three different color schemes. I have the yellow and the yellow greens, and I have also the peach pink and kind of like a hot pink magenta. You can use a minimum of 2 color schemes, but you can use as many as you want. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration as well. So if you look at what I've done here so far, I've got my 3 color schemes and I'm going from light to dark to blend my values. I'm going to work on this space right here with the pinks. So I'm starting with my peach. If I look here, I'm going to kind of switch over where I put my light to dark values so I can create a little bit more contrast and visual interest. So I started light in this space. I'm going to start light over here in this space. And I'm going to lightly apply my color using my circle techniques instead of going back and forth really fast, which would look like this. Okay, you can't really control your pressure as much and you get a lot of lines that happen when you go back over your color. That's a no-no. So we want to make sure that we're using our soft pressure and our circle techniques. And I bring that color down about halfway because I'm going to take my next color. You want to make sure your pencils are sharp. Mine are kind of dull right now, but if I turn the sharpener on, it'll be really loud. So I'm going to just use what I have right now. So I'm overlapping that first peach color and still trying to keep it nice and light, especially when I blend into that first color. And then I'm going to bring this one down a little bit further toward the bottom as well so that I can overlap the third one, this magenta. And if you're using Prismacolors, I'm using peach, pink, and processed red for this color scheme. And then again, I'm overlapping into the pink with the processed red. Okay, so this looks pretty good, but I want to make sure that it's like seamless. So, and I also want to make sure that I cover up as much of that white space of the paper showing through as possible. So I'm going to go back and start all over from the beginning with my light color and blend that light color into that medium color. So I get a smoother blend happening. And then I'm going to do the same thing going with my medium color. This is really where it helps to have your pencil sharp because that way you can get into those little tiny grooves of the paper. Okay, and then still bringing that color down into the processed red. Trying to get as close to the edge as possible too, so that's why I need a sharp pencil. And then lastly, get that processed red again. Put a little bit more pressure the second or third layer that you do. I usually do like 2 or 3 layers of color pencil in each space, just so I can make sure that it layers well, that it blends well, and that I can burnish and fill in all those white spaces. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.